high school varsity volleyball on NKTelco Sports. We are at the Nest here in New Bremen, where the Minster Wildcats will take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, Speedway Lanes, and NKTelco. Again, welcome to New Bremen. I'm Greg Birding. My partner tonight, Brandon Coveman. Brandon, before we get to the matchup here tonight, first let's talk about these two teams. The visitor coming in tonight, the Minster Wildcats, 10-10.
Yeah, Minster sitting right at 500. They got the 3 seed on that Wapak sectional here just a couple of days ago in that voting. They've won 5 of their last 7 games. They're on one of the best streaks they've been on this entire year. Had the chance to watch them actually in one of their 2 losses on their senior night against Fort Recovery. They fell in a heartbreaker in 5 sets. That last set was 18-16. There was a controversial call that kind of took the momentum away from the Minster Wildcats and helped the Indians win that game. But Minster, like I said, is in the best stretch of their season. So for Coach Garman, she feels pretty confident here, winning 5 of their last 7, and they've got a big test tonight with the New Bremen Cardinals.
Yes, on the other side, the home team, the New Bremen Cardinals, come in 19-1, and as you said, having a solid season once again.
And again, you can't lose focus. You get the 1 seed in that Wapak, that always tough Wapak district. They have hopes of getting a league title. They want to be state champions here in a few weeks in November at the Nutter Center. But always you got to win your league first before you can get to the postseason, or you want to try to at least. And they're in good position to do that. They need to take care of business here against Minster tonight. They play Fort Recovery again Thursday, so it's taking care of business tonight. Should they be the favorites? Yes. It's their senior night, but a scrappy Minster team, and it's a rivalry game, so it's always going to be tough.
Should be a good MAC matchup here tonight. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with our starting lineups. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to New Bremen as we get things rolling here with our starting lineups. First for the visiting Minster Wildcats. While we wait for the starters, I'd like to thank the New Bremen Cardinals 2nd grade class with that great rendition of the national anthem. Always good to see the youth in the community. And now the starters for Minster. Number 2, sophomore Carrie Heckman. Number 4, junior Macy Pranger. Number 5, junior Lily Barhorst. Number 6, junior Kayla Lamb. Number 8, junior Elena Pranger. Number 11, sophomore Addie Inskeep. And senior, the libero, number 7, Lindy Hemmelgarden. The Wildcats coached by Cammie Garman, 10-10 on the season. And now the starting lineups for the home team, the New Bremen Cardinals. Cardinals coming in with a 19-1 record on the season. The Cardinals coached by Diana Kramer. And now the starting lineup for the home team, the New Bremen Cardinals. number 1, sophomore, Melina Schrader. Number 3, junior, Olivia Danmeyer. Number 4, junior, Olivia Heitkamp. Number 6, senior, Rihanna Paul. Number 8, senior, Megan Reinhardt. Number 11, Mia Schmidtmeyer. Schmidtmeyer's been out the entire season here, so not sure if she's playing or just coming in for the first couple hits. I guess we'll see. She could also get subbed out by the libero number 0, Abby Powers. So before we get down to volleyball action, let's talk about our Key Home Pizza keys to the game.
Thanks, Greg. And first, looking for the visiting Lady Wildcats. They want to key in on that communication. They want to talk, with their teammates, figure out what's going on. They want to have mindful serving. They want to hit their service zones. They want to be precise with that, and they want a quick offense to try to keep the Cardinals off balance here. And for the New Bremen Cardinals, they need good serve receive. They want to control the nerves, and they want also to have fun. They always keep it pretty simple here. They always give us the same 3 keys.
That's
we
right.
always say the same thing. And with the Schmidtmeyer on the floor, I think it's something honorary. I'm going to guess. Just saw her hit a few times in warm-ups, but it seems awfully fast for an ACL injury. But like I said, if you add her to this already 19-1 team, she was one of the leaders in kills last year. If not, I believe the leader, if I'm not mistaken, was all I may see. That just adds another potent weapon for this team. It's like Alabama. How can you, it's just like adding another player, just reloading.
Down official checking through the rotations for both teams.
Not sure exactly when Schmidtmeyer tore that ACL. We saw a player.
It was right before right at the end of the summer, right before the season started.
We saw a player, Ava Schultes from Fort Laramie, tear her ACL at the beginning of the volleyball season in August and come back and help her team win a state title in basketball back in March. So that's a 7-month recovery. But usually an ACL is 6 to 12, so that's, some people's heal faster than others. Some take that full year, some take that 6 months.
I'm not sure what the injury was. Maybe it wasn't the ACL. Maybe it was an MCL, something not quite as severe. I do not know the details of that injury. Regardless, she's out here on the court. Great to see her out here. It's, I believe, the first time this year for Mia Schmidtmeyer. We're underway here. The Minster Wildcats will start things off. Powers, Schrader back sets it to the aforementioned Schmidtmeyer. And if you see more of that from New Bremen, like you just said, a team just got a lot better. Schmidtmeyer, I think that's going to be her play.
Yeah.
She got one hit across the court there. She'll check out as you see a long greeting there from her coach.
And that's what high school sports is about, too. You get caught up in the wins and the losses, and I'm competitive as anyone.
Yeah, great to see her back out there and get that play.
It's all about the kids, too.
For sure.
I could not imagine losing a senior year as they're going to award a point there back to Minster. I could not imagine losing your senior year of a sport you love.
They had to take that one on the rotation. Gladly, I believe they'll take that because of the Schmidtmeyer substitution. So, ball goes back to Minster. Tied up here, 1-1. We're at set number 1. I can't pass up front to Schrader on the slide route is Olivia Danmeyer. And the Cardinals off to a pretty good start here. 2 strong shots.
Yeah, and that's an interesting one. Danmeyer kind of been playing some and playing not. She's in the starting rotation tonight, so kind of interesting to see here.
Schrader with the serve, picked up in the back row by Pranger. Slide route the other way, and the same result. Kayla Lamb with the kill, so both teams do back-to-back slide routes. They're both effective.
Minster ran that a few times the other night. Lamb very effective running it. Minster started to run it now last game more than they had all season.
So Lamb back to serve for Minster. Picked up by Powers. Schrader, quick set, far side. Olivia Heitkamp, the leading kill leader for New Bremen. That'll bring Reinhardt and Steininger in for New Bremen. Steininger, a good server for the Cardinals. Little misplay there, back set and bumped across. Popped up quickly to Highcamp and a double block off of Lily Barhorst of Minster, so that'll be a Cardinal kill and a point.
Nice job by Olivia out that right front. This is a rotation that Bremen gets a lot of their points out of.
Steininger again with the serve. Nice pickup there by, I believe that was Pranger at the net, and a nice play by number 8, Elena Pranger for Minster, with the deflected block there for the point. Checking in for the Wildcats, number 10, Megan Fortman in the front row. 4-3 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Bremen back on the attack. Highcamp too much on that one. Sails out of bounds.
Yeah, just the timing off a little bit there. She had to go at an awkward angle to hit that ball the way she wanted to, so there went out of bounds, tied at 4.
Elena Pranger back to serve. And the Wildcats picked up by Powers. Quick set to Danmeyer on the back line. Point is good.
Nice job by Danmeyer early in this game. Now 2 kills. Again, kind of like I said, it's been interesting. She's played some, she hasn't played, so you think by this time you know your rotations, for tournament, you know who you're going to go with. So interesting to see how they'll utilize her.
Powers serve picked up by the Minster libero. Back set to Fortman. Powers there again with the dig. Go far side to Highcamp, and she powers it through the block for a kill.
3 kills now for Olivia.
(6-4) early lead here for New Bremen. Abby Powers back to serve for the Cardinals. The senior libero. Picked up by Barhorst. Popped up over to Fortman. Cross-court shot. Dug up by Steininger. Powers tracks it down. Highcamp, tough angle there. Good save by the libero Hemmelgarten for Minster. Schrader back set to Reinhardt. And another nice save by Hemmelgarten for Minster. Schrader and Rindler collide there a little bit. Leaves it to a freebie for Addie Inskeep. She'll get the kill for Minster.
And who makes that play is Lindy Hemmelgarten right there. And that's the thing. Minster's made that change. Hemmelgarten has not been the libero all year. It happened on senior night. We thought it might have been a special thing. It's mostly been Macy Pranger the whole year. But that's been a recent change by the Wildcats.
Serve there from Barhorst, sails out of bounds. Olivia Highcamp back to serve now for New Bremen, up 7-5. Good dig by Hemmelgarten, passes it right up front, and a strong shot there by Inskeep for the kill for Minster.
Well, and Minster, if watch them over the last 2 years, this is, I think, the best rotation of hitters they've had in a while with Barhorst, Addie Inskeep, Kayla Lamb, and Megan Fortman. They've done a nice job and do so well for Coach Kami Garman.
Here's Hemmelgarten with the serve, picked up by Powers. Slide route, Rindler. And she knuckleballs that one to the back row for a kill.
Well, and it's kind of her MO, right? She just plays that middle spot. She runs that slide route, and that's pretty much Mary Rindler's job. And she does a nice job at it.
Yep, and she's good at blocking as well. But you're right, she does her role and does it well. Amelia Danmeyer checks in for New Bremen. She's a pretty good server and drops in an ace. Talk about doing your role. There's a solid serve from Danmeyer.
She's been doing it ever since she was a freshman. That was basically just her job, was to serve her freshman year, and now she's playing a little more featured in the offense and gets an ace there.
Deep serve that time, picked up by Barhorst, right at the net, blocked but out of bounds. So a good strong shot there by Kayla Lamb. She records the kill.
I've been impressed with her. She has been probably the Wildcat that has improved the most over the duration of the season here for these 10-10 Wildcats.
That'll bring number 4, Macy Pranger, back in for Minster, trailing by 2. And boy, that ball just floats out of bounds. There's an adjustment to the lineup. We're going to have number 12, April Baker, checking in for New Bremen. Baker plays, she's a freshman, plays a lot of JV action. A very nice player. Will be back to serve for New Bremen. Pranger with the dig, pops it up far side, and knocked away there from Heckman. So point there will go to New Bremen. Baker again back to serve. Cardinals up 11-7. That serve mishandled, so Baker able to drop in an ace.
Just probably, trying to find a role again, too. I guess, Coach Kramer's using this as a game to finalize, who's going to play for me for the postseason, because we know these Cardinals have sight sets on returning back to Dayton in the state finals.
Schrader able to knock that one over on 2, but Minster able to recover. Schrader back set to Heitkamp at the 10-foot line. Not sure what is called inbounds. I wasn't sure what the outside official was there, so I guess they called that out.
Yeah.
The down official here said, or the line judge, you should say, said it was in, but the up official called it out.
Yeah, I think that was the right call, too.
I think it was as well. And Baker had 2 aces in the JV game as well, so steps in and does her part here in the varsity. And Rihanna Paul going to get a kill there for New Bremen.
Outside the pole there. That's what they called. Rihanna's first kill.
13-8 New Bremen. Schrader very short serve. Picked up by Barhorst and a nice dig by Amelia Danmeyer. Reinhardt pushes it across the back row. And it's going to be free ball back to New Bremen. Good pass up front. Schrader right to Heitkamp. And you're going to like those results most of the time if you're in New Bremen.
Yeah, and again, I think that's one thing that, all sports are about matchups. And right there, simply Olivia Heitkamp is just bigger than most of these Minster girls other than Lily Barhorst, and she's going to take advantage of that matchup all night long.
A little mishandle there by Minster, able to get it across. Schrader quickly back to Heitkamp, and a nice save there by Macy Pranger for Minster. They get it to Barhorst, and she's able to knock it home for the kill.
Barhorst has, had the most kills for this Minster team. Just trying to get some consistency at times is one thing she lacks, but from time to time. But overall, definitely an all-MAC player and only a junior.
Yeah, we'll get the pleasure of watching her and Olivia Heitkamp both next year, as that one's deflected out of bounds off of Barhorst.
It's Paul's second kill.
Steininger and Reinhardt rotate in for New Bremen. Now out to a 15-9 lead on our first National Bank scoreboard. Here's Steininger again. Good dig there by Macy Pranger. Popped up Barhorst, blocked at the net by Olivia Heitkamp for the termination kill.
Boy, that's the thing, Heitkamp, our Barhorst does not see, like I said, too many girls like Heitkamp's size to go and match up with her like that.
And the length.
Yeah, with that, yeah, exactly, the length too.
Another good serve by Steininger, picked up nicely by Barhorst to run the slide route, and a nice push there by Inskeep, but a great save by Schrader. Set up Reinhardt, another good dig by the libero for Minster, that being Hemmelgarden. Back set Heitkamp, blocked, and a nice termination block there, double team Addie Inskeep along with number 5 Lily Barhorst.
And like I just said, usually, they don't see the size that Barhorst and Heitkamp present, and Barhorst, nice job there. I think she got the majority of that, of getting up there and making a big play at the net.
Lamb with the serve. Back set to Heitkamp, and again, a good block, same tandem, Inskeep and Barhorst.
And they're kind of making me eat my words there from what I was saying earlier. And Minster front row getting up there blocking, and that's exactly what you have to do to at least get a piece of it and have a chance.
Really good serve by Lamb. Pop it over far side. Reinhardt, she pushes it just over the block and down for the kill.
Just caught Pranger out of position there. And first kill for Reinhardt.
17-11 on our first National Bank scoreboard in favor of New Bremen. Just here in our first set from New Bremen. Hemmelgarden trying to get a hold of that one, cannot, so that'll drop for an Abby Powers ace.
One of the 4 seniors honored here on senior night, playing next year at Taylor University Division II, I believe. Maybe NAIA? I'm blanking on it. It's in Indiana.
Not sure. Pop this one up to Barhorst in the 10-foot line, knocks it just out of bounds.
And that goes out there to try to set her from the back row. We have a timeout.
It's going to take us to a precision strip timeout. We'll take a break. It's New Bremen 18, Minster 11. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
19-11, New Bremen on top here in first set action from New Bremen. Abby Powers serving for the Cardinals. Here is a shot by number 10, Megan Fortman, drifting out of bounds.
Usually when you talk about Fortman, she hits well out of the right front position, which is a little different than most hitters, but she's hitting out of the left front position, which is a little odd, off for her. Oh,
another good serve from Powers. She'll get another ace. Kind of got up on the Minster defense really quick there, just like this game, as they're now trailing by 10 to New Bremen. Powers going to go short with this one. Inskeep able to pick it up. Pop it up far side to Fortman. Nice play by Schrader. Pop it up far side. Highkamp, the little runner. And Minster, though, able to keep it alive. Good effort defensively. Schrader pops up to Reinhardt. And again, the block there from Minster, but the power from Reinhardt too much as it goes out of bounds.
I'll say the last play New Bremen made is what makes them better than most teams, is when they look like they're out of system, that second pass is just so crisp and so beautiful sometimes.
Good pop up there to Fortman, and she's able to handle it for a kill.
Fortman now with 2 kills, leading all Minster attackers.
Wildcats trying to climb back into this first set, trailing 22-12 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Number 5, Lily Barhorse back to serve for the Wildcats. Short serve, Powers with the dig. Popped up to Highkamp, cross-court shot, and that'll drop for a kill.
5 kills now for Olivia, just right above her average of 4.8 a set.
And that's the advancement Olivia Highkamp's made. A year ago, she'd have just hit that ball across. This year, she hits it with a little bit more power, but very accurate.
I also think it's a fact of her being an upperclassman and just growing.
Slide route to Rindler down the line and out of bounds. Point will go to Minster.
And New Bremen wanting to touch. No touch there. Hemmelgarn pulled off there. There's no touch there down the sideline. Hemmelgarn pulled back. They're going to talk about it.
Point going to stay with Minster. I think that's the right call. Minster's Lindy Hemmelgarn back to serve, trailing by 10 here in our first set. Catches a piece in the net. Nice play, Powers. Pop it up far side to Reinhardt. And Hemmelgarn there again with another nice save. Powers receives it. Go to Reinhardt again. Reinhardt not to be denied the second time.
And, there's only so much you can save there. But Hemmelgarn's done a nice job in that back row. I think Minster back line looking a little better than they had the past 2 games. I think it's credit to Hemmelgarn being back there now, the senior.
Amelia Danmeyer in for New Bremen, trying to serve this first set out. Have a 24-13 lead, and that will not get it done as that floats out of bounds. Macy Pranger, number 4 for Minster, back to serve. Tracked down by Schrader, pops it back over to Reinhardt. Her shot goes wide and out of bounds.
Tried to put that cross-court shot. We talk about that, Greg, that being the toughest shot in volleyball right there.
Pranger's serve again, catches just the top of the tape. They go back far side to Reinhardt, blocked there by number 6. Lamb assisted by number 8, Pranger.
It's a third Minster termination block for a kill, so they've done a nice job getting to the net when they have.
Springer again. This time Dan Meyer goes over onto his Schrader. Minster able to pick it up. Powers with the dig on the Cardinals side. Go back to Rihanna Paul, and Paul able to finish it to close out set number 1. New Bremen 25, Minster 16. We'll take a short break and be back with set number 2. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Welcome back to New Bremen as we get set for the second set. The Cardinals win the first one, 25-16.
And just an overall impressive game. Again, they get off to a fast start there. They win. They get 5 kills from Olivia Heitkamp, 3 from Reinhardt, and that special kill from Mia Schmidtmeyer. Great overall first set played by the Cardinals. They know they're a favored team. Great start. It is loud in here tonight, being senior night. A lot of students here tonight. Obviously, a rivalry game. These football teams are playing Friday. That's a big game. That's a game we'll have here on NKTelco. Scott Fry, Dave Kanapke on the call. We have a New Bremen and a Minster guy on the call. So big rivalry game Friday. Should be a great one. Probably the best matchup we have in the MAC.
And the crowd emphasizing that first serve. Melina Schrader falls in for an ace. The student New Bremen faithful here coming alive. Second serve by Schrader, picked up on the Minster side. This popped up for Heitkamp, and she's able to pound it through the block for a kill.
Yep, and that's exactly the New Bremen offense right there in 2 plays. Great serving and a pass to Olivia Heitkamp. That's how their offense flows, and that's how it'll flow for the next 2 seasons, guaranteed.
Another good serve by Schrader. Minster able to pick it up. Nice save in the back row. Amelia Danmeyer to go right up front to Hall as she just gets it across. Well, that seemed like a tight net violation. I did not think Paul ran into the net, but
I thought she might have been on the center line, maybe.
Yeah, that's where he pointed to, so she must have stepped under, but
yeah,
didn't really look like. But regardless, point Minster there. That's what the call was. 2-1 here early in our second set. Powers knocks it up, and it's free balled over to the Minster side. Back set to Lamb. Bremen able to deflect it, pop it back over to Heitkamp, and Heitkamp powers it through for the kill.
Yeah, this being an important game for New Bremen. You don't want to lose focus. Biggest game in the MAC tonight, Versailles and Marion Local. There's a 3-way tie right now at the top of the MAC between Marion Local, Coldwater, and New Bremen. And New Bremen's defending MAC champs, and it looks like it's going to be a split in some way, most likely, and New Bremen wants to be a part of that.
Cross-court shot there from Barhorst picked up. Here is Reinhardt for New Bremen, and Hemmelgarden not able to get that one high enough. Reinhardt will record the kill. Cardinals out 4-1 here early in the second set.
Senior played JV pretty much all last year. 4 kills right here so far here tonight.
Steininger with the serve, picked up by Pranger. Back set to Lamb. Lamb trying to dump it across. And that's going to be a freebie most times there for Barhorst. She jumps up and slams that one home. That'll bring Kayla Lamb back to serve for Minster. Picked up by Powers for the Cardinals. Quick set, Olivia Danmeyer. And the perfect location in the back corner.
Just tucked it in there. Minster kind of squatting down in the back row there and catches the inline and gets Minster a point. Or, sorry, New Bremen a point.
Senior Abby Powers back to serve, top of the net, point Minster. That'll bring number 10, Megan Fortman, back in for the Wildcat attack. Trailing by 2, 5-3 here in our second set. Good serve, I believe that was by Lamb. Free ball across by New Bremen. And a miscommunication there and a missed opportunity for Minster.
Boy, and that comes back to Honcha. It could be a 5-4 game. Now you make it 6-3 on a simple miscommunication. That was one of the keys to the game right there, and that's costly for Minster.
Highcamp with the serve. Pranger pops it up to Fortman. Powers gets a hand on it. And New Bremen able to free ball it back over. Should be a good opportunity for the offense here for Minster. Push it back to, I believe that was Inskeep. Far side, Reinhardt across the block. Another nice save back on the Minster side. They pop this one up to Barhorse, and it's blocked but out of bounds. So good power offense there for the Minster Wildcats.
Yep. New Bremen played some great defense, but Minster came back and responded right there. Nice hit by Lily Barhorse. 3 kills now for her.
Barhorse will go back to the service line for Minster, trailing 6-4 here on our First National Bank scoreboard. Powers overplays that one, and nicely read by number 11, Addie Inskeep, point Minster.
You know, an overplay by Powers, but a nice serve by Barhorse. Nice spin, nice rotation. Helps set up Inskeep for the kill.
Barhorst again to serve for Minster. Powers, nice dig on that one. They pop it up far side. Reinhardt tips it across the block for the kill. Heads up play by the senior.
Yep, Reinhardt 5 kills now on the match.
Brianna Paul, one of the other 4 seniors, along with Amelia Danmeyer, check in for New Bremen. Danmeyer with the serve. Barhorst, they pop it back up to Barhorst at the 10-foot line. Strong shot in on the outside line.
You know, sometimes she struggled to hit that shot from beyond the 10-foot line, but that's what she needs to do. That ball nosedives immediately. Sometimes it sails long, but right there, she hit it well. It nosedived right away.
Yeah, great location. Minster back within 1. Schrader will go over her right shoulder with that one to get the kill.
And not many setters that run a 6-1 offense. They get over 100 kills, but Melina Schrader is right there.
Baker and Olivia Danmeyer check back in for New Bremen. With an 8-6 lead, Baker gets too much of that one as it floats out of bounds. That's going to bring Mary Rindler back in the action for New Bremen. And she will check right back out for the libero, Abby Powers. 8-7 on our First National Bank scoreboard. If you're just joining us, I'm Greg Burning, my partner Brandon Koveman. New Bremen won the first set 25-16 over the Minster Wildcats. And a strong shot there by Brianna Paul.
Yep, and that's her money spot, is that left front. So this is her rotation where she gets most of her kills.
And about a 2-point game here, back and forth here so far here in the second set. And a good answer there by number 8, Elena Pranger.
And that was right there. There was 3 Cardinals at the net, staring that down. Nice job by Pranger to hit that over on 2 and catch the Cardinals off track.
Heckman with a serve for Minster. Schrader pushes it over. Wildcats on the attack. That's Lamb, and nobody there. The knuckler from Kayla Lamb drops in. We're even at 9.
Boy, it's a slide play there, but Lamb, man, made that effective right there by reaching her hand out, keeping it behind the center line and getting a kill.
Heckman again with the serve. We're all tied up here in the second set. Schrader, far side, Highcamp, cross court and out of bounds. So big run here for Minster. They scored 3 straight points and now have their first lead of this second set at 10-9. Schrader tracks it down, pops it up over to Highcamp. Nice hands there by Heckman. Get it up to Barhorst and tracked down by Schrader. Powers will pop it up to Highcamp across the block. Great save by Pranger. Then dumped into the net. So great effort by Macy Pranger goes by the wayside. Bremen able to get the point.
Yeah, Minster's playing some scrappy defense here early on in the second set, keeping some of those balls alive. Here's the rotation now. If the Minster defense has been playing better, it's the rotation that you got to avoid the run coming on with Steiniger back in there to serve.
Serve goes deep. That's one way to avoid it.
And that's a huge break. That doesn't happen very often. That's you take advantage of that, and you run from there if you're Minster.
So Lamb back to serve for the Wildcats with a 1-point lead here, 11-10 in set number 2. Free ball to cross. Minster going to have another good chance for their offense. Powers able to get a hand on it. Pop it up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt across the block. Nice save by Pranger. Pop this one up to Barhorst, and sitting and waiting, Olivia Danmeyer with Olivia Heitkamp. Good block, termination point for New Bremen.
Again, it was all with the eyes. When you play in the front row, you saw that ball was popped up there. Just able to get hands in time and make good contact with the ball and get it in for a New Bremen point.
Powers now with the serve. Swung over to Inskeep. Strong shot there by Inskeep, but it goes too deep and out of bounds.
Inskeep's timing or jumping was off there. I think that's a big reason why that ball sailed long.
So 2 points there for New Bremen. They regained the lead at 12-11 on a First National Bank scoreboard. Quick pop up here to Barhorst. Schrader able to track it down. They go far side to Reinhardt, and a great save by Pranger again. Steiniger with the dig. Pop it back up to Reinhardt. She goes deep. Saved by Heckman, and that one by Pranger will go into the net. So good scrappy D, as you mentioned, but Bremen just a little too much offense gets the point.
You're just trying to not let the dam break here. Trying to keep it within 2 if you're Minster. Don't let New Bremen go on a big run and pull away.
Pick up nicely by Pranger in the back row. Floated up to Barhorst, but it's blocked by Heitkamp and going to be 4 hit. So good defense there from New Bremen as Heitkamp elevated over the net to get a piece of that deflection.
Minster just did a poor job there disguising that the ball was going to Barhorst.
Yeah.
They were trying to fake the slide play, but it was pretty obvious that they were going to it, and New Bremen get blockers up there in
there's that
time.
run you were talking about. Powers with the serve gets the ace. So now that lead has springboarded up to 4 at 15-11. Powers, another nice serve there, just out of bounds. Good eyes by Minster. That'll bring number 10, Fortman, back in for the Wildcats. Pranger there with the serve. Far side to Reinhardt. They're trying to cut it across court. Gets a little too much as it goes out of bounds.
Just like we said last set, that's the toughest shot in volleyball to hit. It's that cross-court shot. You have less room to work with, so you got to be very precise with it.
Pranger again, and that'll drop for an ace. So 3 straight points for Minster, and they're right back in it here in the second set. That's going to lead to a precision strip timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
15-14, New Bremen on top here in our second set, but the Minster Wildcats 3 straight points to get right within this one here, and a good answer by Mary Rindler for New Bremen.
Yeah, plays that middle so well. That's her second kill. Tight second set. Coach Kramer wanting to talk about some things and trying to fix some things for her team.
Heitkamp with the serve, deflected and out of bounds. Ace, Olivia Heitkamp.
And that's exactly what they need. That's team ace number 6 right now. This Minster team,
and back-to-back aces, Olivia Heitkamp. And the Cardinal lead back to 4.
Some stats on this senior class here for New Bremen. Overall record of 96-7, 1 state championship, 1 state runner-up, 2 MAC titles, and you're not even done yet with your career. Pretty impressive that this group might make 100 career wins. They get the number 1 seed in the WAPOC region. They'll host either Upper Scioto Valley or LCC. Minster gets the number 3 seed. They'll host Waynesfield Goshen in a game on October 18th. We hope to have both of their first-round games since they're at home here on NKTelco.
Slide route there for Rindler, gets the kill.
And we'll try to cover, obviously, as many games as possible on NKTelco during the postseason run for both these teams.
Danmeyer with the serve, and there's another ace as they're starting to add up here for New Bremen in the second set.
Boy, catching Minster off guard.
Cardinals now with the 5-point lead. Substitution there, number 16, Hannah Oldigas checks in for Minster. Wildcats down 20-15 on our First National Bank scoreboard, and a good serve, Danmeyer, but a great save by the Wildcats. Cross court to Paul, blocked out of bounds. Good vision there by Abby Powers to watch it sail just out of the sideline there.
That's pretty nice. She get good eye discipline.
Danmeyer again back to serve for New Bremen. Oldigas picks it up, and they knock it across. Blocked though back on the Minster side, and that one doesn't even clear by Inskeep. And that is going to lead to a Minster timeout. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors: Burke Petroleum, Chiltex LLC, Cy Sweeterman Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Fuelsman Automotive, Park National Bank, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank. Our timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Our New Bremen Live sponsor, Speedway Lanes. Our starting lineup sponsor, Emerson Climate Technologies. And our player of the game, NKTelco sponsor. Brandon and I will pick at the conclusion of this match. This match is sponsored from NKTelco Sports, and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity volleyball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. This match will be replayed twice, Sunday, October 30th at 7 p.m. and Monday, October 31st at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Cardinals up 22-15 here in the second set. They took the first one 25-16. That one sails out of bounds off of Amelia Danmeyer.
And that serving's been the difference here and why Bremen's been able to pull away late here.
Lindy Hemmelgarden to serve for Minster. Strong serve and knocked across for the kill by Hannah Oldigas for the Wildcats.
Yeah, just a overpass there is what happened, and Minster taking advantage of it.
So Hemmelgarden back again to serve. Powers with a dig, pushed far side to Brianna Paul right on the line. So good strike there by the senior.
6 kills for her now.
23-17 on our First National Bank scoreboard. April Baker, the freshman, back to serve for New Bremen. Picked up by Barhorst, right up front to Lamb, and a strong shot. Kayla Lamb for the kill.
Kayla Lamb had a nice first set, 3 kills, only won this set.
A little confusion here at the scorers table as I don't think Baker's number was picked up there by the down official. She checks out. Abby Powers in for New Bremen, the 23-18 lead. Pranger back to serve for Minster. Schrader far side to Rihanna Paul. Nice pickup there by Hemmelgarden. She's done a great job back there in the back row for Minster. And that kill, I believe, number 16, Hannah Oldigus.
Yep, that's her second kill of the match.
Minster clawing back here in this second set, trail 23-19. Bremen trying to close it out. Good dig there by Barhorst. Minster able to free ball it across. A little miscommunication there on the Cardinal side, and Schrader will just go to, but she's blocked. And that block came, I believe, from number 6, Kayla Lamb.
It did. Now this is a tight game now, 23-20. What seemed like Bremen was running away with is now a tight game.
That's 3 straight points. It was 23-17. Big point here coming. It blocked back on the Bremen side. Popped up to Highcamp. She'll knock it across. So another opportunity here for Minster. And it's dropped. Miscommunication. Big point there. As now the Cardinals just 1 point away from taking the second set.
So tight at the net there. Had really no other option. Just a little off in the timing.
Serve from Schrader. Popped up by Pranger. Then knocked across. Danmeyer, good pass up to Schrader. They go right to Olivia, her sister, down for the slam. And New Bremen takes set number 2, 25-20. We'll take a short break and be back with set number 3. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back to New Bremen as we get ready for set number 3. The Cardinals won the first two, 25-16 and 25-20.
You know, Minster scrapped back in that second set, played some great defense, did Coach Garman's team. Really showed some fight there, but again, New Bremen's serving just kind of overpowered the Wildcats. Wildcats stuck back within 3, but all of a sudden New Bremen wins 25-20 in that second set. And we're one set away from putting this away in 3 sets on their senior night over their arch rival, the Minster Wildcats.
And they will bring number 3, Brooklyn Osterloh, in to start things off. Served very well in the JV match. Far side here, we're going to go right to Paul, and that is going to drop for a kill for New Bremen.
You know, the interesting thing with Minster bringing in Osterloh is she was such a vital player early in the year. She won the NKTelco Player of the Game, first game of the year serving. Haven't really seen her much since. So, Minster trying to make some rotation changes, get their rotation perfect for a tournament.
Schrader with the serve, picked up by Pranger. Back set to the 10-foot line to Barhorst. Deflected by New Bremen and hit across by Paul, and what a great shot on the back line.
Boy, she's been the most consistent hitter, I think, tonight for New Bremen. Contorted her body in such a way to get that ball to fall in. Tied with Olivia Highcamp for 8 total kills.
2-0 here early in this third set, making 3 on the Schrader ace.
2 aces now for Schrader.
Schrader again back with the serve. Goes right to Pranger up at the net. Nice play there by, I believe that was number 6, Lamb for Minster. And now free ball across by Barhorst. Cardinals push it back to Danmeyer and get the kill. Kind of surprised something wasn't called on that little push pass.
I'm surprised Coach Garman not saying anything about that. Who'd you say had the kill there?
Olivia Danmeyer.
Ooh.
So really good start here for New Bremen in the third set. They're up 5-0. Got to believe that's going to lead to a Coach Garman timeout here soon. If not, that point as they trail 5-0 on our first National Bank scoreboard.
That's the thing from New Bremen, keeping the pedal down here, trying to stay competitive for tournament.
Good serve by Schrader. Popped up and knocked across by Oldigas. Cardinals back on the attack. Here's Heitkamp in the back line. Kill.
No, that one game she was hitting out the right front against St. Henry. She was struggling, hitting out the right front. And ever since then, she's played really well when she's had to hit out that position. Pretty impressed to see that growth from a junior.
Schrader, another nice serve again. This one popped up for Oldigas, blocked at the net by Olivia Heitkamp. 7 straight points, and that is going to lead to a precision strip timeout. We'll take a break. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Whether you do business from a corner store or a corner office, there is one asset your business cannot do without: the internet. Everything from sales and marketing, training and shipping, PR, HR, and R&D, your business relies on a fast, reliable, and secure connection. And now, it's more important than ever to partner with an internet provider you can trust. Get Flight Fiber for Business, backed by local tech support from NKTelco. Call today.
Great start for New Bremen here in set number 3. They lead 7-0.
And just great serving, getting Minster out of system. Here's been the early on difference, and out of system again is the Cats.
Quick pass far side. Schrader backs at the Heitkamp, and that's off of Barhorst, and that is how things are going to start. Not sure that hit her face or her shoulder. Either way, it goes clear back across the net for the shot, and that is how Minster will get on the board here in the third set.
You know, Dave Kanapke mentioned it the other night. He said, you watch this game long enough, you see something you never saw, and I never saw something like that. So pretty interesting.
Heitkamp, other side, takes it across the net and down for the kill.
Heitkamp now with 10 total kills, leading all kill getters here tonight.
Steininger and Reinhardt check in for the New Bremen attack. Steininger right to Pranger. Slide route to Lamb. Nice save by Powers, popped up and free balled across by Steininger. Minster coming. Barhorst picked up by Schrader. Steininger pops up to Heitkamp. Double block there by Barhorst and Lamb. Nice play by the Wildcats.
Minster's done a really nice job, too, at times getting blockers up. They have 5 termination blocks for points compared to only New Bremen's 2.
Lamb now back to serve her. Wildcats trailing 8-2 here in a third set. They have to have. That's one way to help it. A good serve from Lamb, drops for the ace.
Lamb's probably been the overall best consistent player so far for Minster tonight. 4 kills, 2 block, assist, and an ace.
That serve sails out of bounds right after you cursed her.
Yeah. I believe that curse, you know, I don't believe in too many curses, but that's the one I do believe in. It's the volleyball announcer's curse.
It's the rare volleyball announcer curse. That overplayed to Mary Rindler for an easy point. Cardinals now on top 10-3 on our first National Bank scoreboard. Powers serve picked up by Macy Pranger, popped up to Barhorst. Nice save there by Steininger. Far side Reinhardt, and Reinhardt get the kill in the back row.
You know, Reinhardt, one of those seniors here tonight. I just want to recognize, you know, she played JV last year as a junior. You know, that's not always the easiest, especially when you're playing a talented team. You've been in the starting rotation on most rosters. I want to credit her for sticking with it. She's had a really nice senior year.
Power serve floats out of bounds. Turn the ball back over to Minster. Elena Pranger back to serve for the Wildcats. Trailing by 7, trying to dig out of this hole here in the third set. Back set to Heitkamp. Off the deflection, nice save by Himmelgarten. And free ball back over to New Bremen. Schrader, Rindler blocked at the net. Steininger pops it back to Reinhardt, again blocked. The Wildcat defense doing a nice job. Bremen this time knocks it across. Offensively now for Minster. Cardinals return the favor with a deflection, and there is Melina Schrader with the little push kill.
If there's one thing we haven't saw of this offense in 2.5 sets, it's not much of a Melina Schrader going on 2 as much as she likes to do. We haven't saw that traditional jump turn that she likes to do to get the kill. There's only 2 kills for her tonight, but there she used it for the Cardinal advantage.
There's one going across from the other side. Elena Pranger goes on 2 right on cue.
Yep, Minster returns the favor right there. Pranger's 3rd kill here tonight.
So Minster still fighting, trying to climb back into this 3rd set. Lily Barhorst to serve. Highcamp, Schrader, far side, Reinhardt, and Reinhardt shot into the net. Minster within 6. 12-6 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Barhorst again with the serve. Short serve, picked up by Steininger. There's the on-2 as Schrader turns and fires.
Hey, just talked about it a little bit ago. I said I haven't seen that jump turn yet, I'm going to call it, but she does it right there. I've been waiting for it all game.
Tough to defend, especially when she can get that clean of a swing on it.
There's some things you can design to defend, but you cannot design to defend that.
And there is a ace from Amelia Danmeyer. We watched Larmy play it pretty good a couple weeks ago. They came in scouting. They were here the St. Henry match against New Bremen, scouted it. Schrader had like 11 kills that night, and they were prepared for her in that matchup and did a good job as that one from Bars goes into the net. But they still never really slowed her. You know, they slowed her down a little bit, but didn't really stop it. I guess that's the right way to say it.
You want to contain it. You don't want to let it become a problem.
15-6 New Bremen, and that's a good serve. Great save, Lindy Hemmelgarden to track it down, and Minster able to get it across. Schrader again on 2. She has that little hook shot over her left, with her left hand over her right shoulder. I think disguises it a lot, makes it tricky as well.
Yeah, and again, it makes you think, all right, is she going to jump turn? Is she going to use her left hand? You know, is she just going to dink it? Yeah. That's 4 things you got to defend right there. You know, she's going to go to the set most of the time, but you know, you don't want it to cost you a point either. And that's 3 kills this set for Schrader, too.
Danmeyer's shot goes into the net. 16-7 on our First National Bank scoreboard in favor of New Bremen. Lindy Hemmelgarden serves, slide route to Rindler. Barros able to get a hand on it and knock it across. Back on the Cardinal side. Far side to Rihanna Paul. And all things clicking here now in the 3rd for New Bremen at a 10-point lead.
9 kills now for Paul, and like I said, everything gelling the Cardinals way with April Baker in.
The freshman getting her go at some serving here tonight for New Bremen. Strong serve again, though, by Baker. Floats out of bounds. And she'll quickly check out. Abby Powers, the libero, back in for New Bremen with a 17-8 lead. Inskeet back to serve. I'm sorry, that is Brooklyn Osterloh. And here is Rihanna Paul. Good save by the Wildcats and knocked across by Oldigas. Cardinals able to track it down and free ball it back. Minster now with a good opportunity to attack. Pushed right at the net, blocked by the Cardinals, and it will stay on the Minster side.
Great net play by both teams. End up, New Bremen played it a little better.
Schrader now back to serve for New Bremen, 18-8. The Cardinals trying to close things out. Minster trying to get back into it, get it to a power hitter in the back row, and that'll drop for a kill from Barhorst.
Barhorst now, 3 times she's been set from the back row, and she's executed it 2 out of the 3 times. It's usually above her average, and I can see that approach has changed there, and it's benefited Barhorst.
Oldigas back to serve now for Minster, trailing by 9. Schrader pops it up to Rihanna Paul, cross court and in.
I thought it just clipped the back of the yellow right there. I don't even think Coach Garman was looking at it there. I think she had kind of her eyes off it.
Yep, very close on that back line, called in. Keeps the New Bremen lead at 10. Steininger in to serve. Short serve and trouble as Minster tries to fight to get it across, but Olivia Heitkamp in the end going to get the block, or the kill. As the Cardinals now up 20-9. Steininger again with the serve. Good save by Hemmelgarten. Shot across, great save, Abby Powers. Both these liberos doing a fine job here tonight in this match. Popped up to Barhorst, and with some angle, she smokes that one down.
Boy, that was a nice kill by Barhorst. 6 now for her to lead all Minster Wildcat kill getters. That ball was smoked.
It was
Well, hardest hit ball
very
seen
well.
tonight.
Lamb back to serve for Minster, trailing by 10. Trying to get back into this third set. Reinhardt's shot blocked at the net. Schrader pops it back to Heitkamp on the other side. Nice dig in the back row, Oldegas for Minster. Barhorst again, just enough on that one to get the deflection out of bounds, point Minster.
And New Bremen done a good job containing her. She hasn't seen as many attacks as she usually does, but she's had a nice game here tonight when she's had the opportunity, as Lily Barhorst.
Lamb again. Schrader, quick set to Danmeyer, her shot blocked. Popped up to Heitkamp, and Heitkamp smokes one down.
And she says, oh, when we talk about Barhorst velocity, let me show you here, Brandon. And she does right there. Olivia now with 12 kills. It doesn't hurt tonight.
Cardinals now just 4 points away from taking the match here on senior night. Powers, good serve overplay. Mary Rindler, shot's deflected by Kayla Lamb for the point. So nice job by the junior Lamb.
I think that was Elena Pranger.
Oh, my apologies.
Had the block, but
6 and 8, they're hard to see.
Yeah, it's hard to see sometimes from this angle. You never know.
This is popped up to Heitkamp, the little one-handed runner. Pranger, free ball across by Hemmelgarten. Schrader, Rindler's shot just does fall and get the kill.
Well, Rindler's 5th kill now. It seems like each rotation just has a different specialty. Like this rotation, you see Rindler there, and you're on that slide play. Now she's got her 5 kills. Then you're gonna have the Steininger rotation, and she'll get a couple aces. Then you'll see Paul hit, out the left side. Then Reinhardt gets her couple. It's just one big feast, and they're all sharing in it, kinda.
22-13. Barhorst serving for Minster, trailing by 9. Far side, Reinhardt hits it hard down the line.
Well, we've seen some well-struck balls here this third set. And Bremen 2 points away from sweeping this rivalry game.
Amelia Danmeyer back to serve for New Bremen. And that will drop for an ace for Danmeyer. And the Cardinals now just 1 point away from closing out this match here on senior night from New Bremen High School. Another good serve. Bremen back on the overplay. Push it back to that's Paul. Right up at the net. And tipped over by Mary Rindler, and that will do it. Cardinals take set number 3, 25-13, and take the set in 3 straight. While Brandon finishes out the post-game stats, I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's action. Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Pratt Industries, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, Speedway Lanes, NKTelco, First National Bank, Think First, Emerson Climate Technologies, our live sponsor, Speedway Lanes, Burke Petroleum, Chiltex LLC, Seiss Wiedemann Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Fuelsman Automotive, Park National Bank, SecureCom, and St. Henry Bank. I'd like to remind everyone, NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity volleyball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. This match will be replayed twice, once on Sunday, October 30th at 7 p.m. and again on Monday, October 31st at 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Here with our post-game wrap-up, Mr. Brandon Coverman.
Thanks, Greg. And first taking a look for the Minster Wildcats. Taking a look, they had 20 kills, 6 blocks, termination blocks, and 2 aces. They were led by Lily Barhorse with 7 kills, 4 kills from Kayla Lamb, 3 from Elena Prenger, 2 from Megan Fortman, 2 from Addie Inskeep, and 2 from Hannah Oldigas. On the flip side, for the victorious Crimson and Gold, that advanced to 20-1 on the season, and if they win Thursday, will win possibly a share of the MAC title. Oh, they will win a share of the MAC title. Olivia Heitkamp, the team, 41 kills, 13 aces, and 2 termination blocks or points. Led overall by Olivia Heitkamp with 12 kills, 10 from Rihanna Paul, 5 from Olivia Danmeyer, 6 from Mary Rindler, 4 from Melina Schrader, 1 from Mia Schmidtmeyer, 13 aces. 4 of those come from Amelia Danmeyer, 3 from Melina Schrader, 3 from Abby Powers, 2 from Olivia Heitkamp, 1 from April Baker as well, and a couple blocks in there as well. So overall, a dominant performance for the Crimson and Gold, and they're another step closer to their goal and MAC champions.
Yeah, definitely a very clean game, I would call it, for New Bremen here tonight. As you mentioned, they pushed their record up to 20-1 on the season. The Minster Wildcats, with the loss, will drop to 10-11. So for our player of the game tonight, sponsored by NKTelco, we're going to give it to senior Mia Schmidtmeyer.
Yeah, I think it's only fair. She's one of the lead attackers last year for the Cardinals. Would have been a starter for this team, a senior leader, and obviously made the offense more potent than it already is. But out with the ACL injury, she comes in, she gets that awesome moment where she gets a kill, which she deserves. We would have known we would have gave her player of the game one time, and this is their last home game of the season. We hope to do the opening tournament game here. It doesn't technically count as a home game, even though you're playing on your home floor, but
right. Sectional matchup.
Yeah, it's your sectional matchup, but for the last home game, we want to give it to that senior, that Tori Soch doesn't play basketball, so we won't see her in any athletic contest this year, so we want to give it to her. She deserves it. So congratulations, Mia Schmidtmeyer, player of the game, and good luck to New Bremen Thursday to try to wrap up the MAC, and good luck in the tournament. It's going to be a tough district and a tough regional, but it'll be fun to watch.
Congratulations to all the seniors again tonight. That's going to do it for us here tonight. I thank my partner, Brandon Coverman. I'm Greg Burney. Again, congratulations to the Bremen Cardinals. They win in straight sets. Have a great evening.